Hey, Scruffy. How you doing? Yeah, weather was score today. I think it was warmer than yesterday, though. No rain. Lots of clouds. It's a pretty nice day, all in all. Yeah. Okay. I know. Got some meows today. Okay, let me get the food on the table. And get the glove. Yeah. Okay. So I just got back from a run. I'm all sweaty and tired right now. I probably could have went earlier today since it was cooler. But actually, there was something I had to do, so I wasn't able to leave earlier. The big piece of fur just landed on my leg and was stuck there. So Scruffy's fur is flying all over the place. So I went for a long run today. Didn't do as good as last time. A little disappointed. It's hoping to improve, not regress. But I didn't regress all the way, so. But yeah. Had a much better run the other day. So on the way to the park, I saw in that courtyard again, let's see, it was the friendly cat and the white cat with gray top, or gray spots on the top and I think the bottom and the tail. So they were sleeping next to each other in that courtyard. And then, let's see, I saw the porch cat leave the porch. So he was crossing the street as I was still down the street, but I could see he was leaving the porch and crossing the street, going into, I guess, the house across the street. And then I think I've seen this cat every now and then. It's a white and gray cat, though. I don't know. This might be a different one. It's hard to say. So there's a lot of white in the front, and then there's a lot more gray in the back. And the gray is in the back. It almost looks kind of striped, almost like the friendly cat actually, but not quite as pronounced. Or actually, maybe the porch cat's a better example. But basically, yeah, there's kind of stripes, kind of a gray, dark striping in the gray sections, which are kind of in the back of the cat. But then the cat has a lot of white, like on the front of the body and the head. I think there's some gray spots on the head too. So he was closer to the park, walked into somebody's yard. It's pretty much ignoring me. I wasn't a threat or interesting. Scruffy's getting into the pets. You know, Scruffy is kind of tolerating the pets, I think, at lunch today. He's not really pushing into him. Had to do a very light touch with Scruffy at lunch. But yeah, Scruffy's pushing much harder into the pets right now. Let's see what else I see at the park. Oh, there was a turkey vulture in the middle of the road on a residential street. And yeah, he's blocking traffic, so cars had to stop and kind of force the vulture to move. I think there was squirrel roadkill in the middle of the road, and the vulture wanted the food. And took some effort. Yeah. Basically play chicken with the car, basically get the vulture to move. And oh, I saw that stork or egret or whatever that bird is again. The neck looks a little less straight today to me. So more, I don't know how to describe it, folded in or scrunched up. I don't know, but I still don't know what kind of bird it is. So I need to bring my camera. But I did look up more birds, and I looked up what storks or egrets eat. Because yeah, I thought they eat mostly fish, but there's no fish around, so I don't know what this bird's eating. And yeah, sure enough, yeah, apparently at least one of these birds, or if not both of them, they will eat rodents. So, so yeah, maybe that bird is feasting on all the squirrels there. But that should be pretty smart, because yeah, there's a squirrel infestation at that park. Plenty to eat. And Australian feral cats have not done a very good job controlling the population. Although, yeah, that bird is all alone, so it'd be nice if that bird could get another bird to join him or her. And then, I don't know, it actually might work out if they bred, so I'm gonna get some birds that control that squirrel population. So I've seen, I think once I've seen, what is it, animal pest control or something. I remember one time I saw the pickup truck and looked like they were doing something with the squirrels, and I thought they were maybe setting traps or something to start dealing with the population, because yeah, it's just they pretty much destroyed like whole entire sections of the park by digging in all their burrows. Holes everywhere. But yeah, they never came back. And yeah, the squirrel population, or the squirrel problem is worse there than ever, so they did nothing. So it's almost food time. He likes the the chin neck rub today. And so at lunch, oh yeah, I did take another secret snip. So Scruffy was kind of facing the right direction, and I thought I could snip the dangling fur behind him again, like I did the other day. And I checked the video footage. Unfortunately, I didn't have the camera pointed at the snip, so it wasn't actually on film. You could only see it fall off later. And I think today I might have missed also. I was too focused on getting the fur. I'm going to get Scruffy's food down. So, unfortunately, so I tried taking a snip, and it was the fur was too thick. I couldn't cut through it. And then I tried moving the scissors to maybe a narrower spot. Try again, and then Scruffy noticed and moved. So I was fortunate he didn't completely freak out, but yeah, he didn't like me doing that, so he quickly moved. And I was actually closing the scissors, and so there were, but it wasn't cutting it. And so I actually had Scruffy by the fur. Basically, it was like I was holding him in place, and I had to decide quickly if I was going to try to really force it hard, or just let go. I didn't want to freak him out, so I just let go. And it's probably why he didn't freak out. Okay. So that was the excitement at lunch. Hey, Scruffy. How you doing? Kind of cloudy today, huh? I don't think it's going to rain anymore. Okay, well, let's do your food. Okay, yeah, so I don't know why Scruffy runs back like that. Not sure if it's the scissors or it's just being skittish. It's very humid inside the glove. Scruffy isn't pushing very hard into the pets, so I think he just wants, he's tolerating a very light pet right now. Yeah, it's a nice meow. His back went up for a little bit for a second. Really nice meow. It's about food time. Yeah, I don't think Scruffy wants heavy pets. Just tolerate a light touch. That was a little firmer. Okay, let's get your food. So tonight's dinner is meaty pate with real chicken and tuna, kibble, and rotisserie chicken scraps. I think there's one more portion in the bag for the scraps for tomorrow, and then I think I got more stocked up in the freezer, so there's still, I think, more to go. Ironically, I ran out of actual chicken for me, so I actually need to, next time I go, I need to pick up more chicken. I actually need to pick up a whole bunch of things, so I'm almost out of batch of soup that I make every, I don't know, month and a half or something. So I think on my last container, so I'm gonna make a new batch, probably less than a week. So I need to go to Costco and get a whole bunch of things in bulk, and probably get some chicken when I'm there. So right now the flies are really swarming around me. Or they're going to eat me alive or something. Moving. I think, yeah, Scruffy saw me twitching, trying to get the shooing the flies off, and I think I scared him at one point. So I didn't take a shower yet for my run, so I don't know, maybe the flies like the smell, or maybe they just like swarming me today. I don't know. I see another fly kind of just hovering around, not near me, so maybe it's just something about the weather today. So I see, yeah, there's a fly hovering around beyond the gray mat, sort of back where the shelter is, except that he's over the deck, not the shelter. So he's not close to me, but it's just hovering there. And then there's a bunch of ones swarming me. So I don't know. They just could be, yeah, they just like swarming today. Just gonna move the balls. Oops. Yeah, there's quite a bit of pate under. So one of the flies on Scruffy for a moment there. So let's see. Oh, I remember seeing a squirrel the other day on my bike ride. I was starting to go down a long downhill section, and off in the distance I saw a little critter move across the trail, and I thought maybe it was a very large rat because it was very dark colored and had kind of a skinnier tail, but it was pretty, yeah, it seemed like it was a larger than usual rodent, so I thought maybe it was a rat, a big rat or something. And as I got closer, yeah, it turned out to be I guess it was a ground squirrel. I guess they have narrower tails, maybe. But yeah, the thing was, this one was a very dark mocha color. So I see them once in a while, but yeah, I don't see them that often. And yeah, the mocha color, yeah, made it look really dark from a distance. So there's another reason I thought it was a rat. That and the tail. Yeah, I'm still shooing the flies off my legs. So Scruffy keeps looking over at me towards my direction when I move. Okay, I think I'm going to go in before the flies eat me alive. Thanks for watching.